Hi, it's Lisa. I have a shopping video for you today. My friends and I went in together and did a Stampin' Up order. It's Sale-a-bration time, so for every $50 you spend, you get a Sale-a-bration item. And we got a couple of items, and two of us picked the same thing, which is the Perfect Pairings stamp set. And I chose the wood mount version of this. You can also get it in the clear mount, as my friend did. And I always like to have some extra greetings. Never seem to have enough of those. We also got a lot of things off the clearance rack, and I checked this afternoon. This is Friday, February the 5th when I'm recording this, and almost everything I'm going to show you, all but one item, was still available on the clearance rack at the time I filmed. Let me go ahead and show you the one item that wasn't, and that's this washi tape. This is one that I picked called Sweet Dreams. This was gone off of the clearance, but everything else was still on the clearance rack. This is the Sweet Sadie. Now, I don't know how long these will last, but they've been out there at least for a few days now. Stacked with Love. When Stampin' Up reduces the price on stuff, they really reduce the price on stuff, so it's usually some good buys. This particular trim came in multiple colors. I got it in the smoky slate color. It's called Chevron Ribbon, and I really like it because it's thin, so it'll be great on my scrapbook pages and not to add a lot of bulk to cards, but it's just got a nice feel to it. It's soft, but yet there's enough texture there that I think it'll tie really well, so you get a lot of trim on a roll with Stampin' Up, so I was really pleased with that. Also off the clearance rack, one of my friends got this Project Life kit called Happiness is Project Life. It has some wood veneer, it has some washi tape in there, some stickers, it has some cork letters as well. Very good price on that as well. I don't remember the price on all these things, but they're all on StampinUp.com. This designer paper was also purchased by one of the ladies, and it is called Park Lane. So there's one side of the papers, and then let's look at the other side. There's some purple colors in here, some really pretty papers. Stampin' Up's paper, I think it's nice because it doesn't have the distressing around the edge. Since it's, they're a card company, you can add as much or as little distressing as you want. Now, not on the clearance rack was this card kit that one of my friends bought. This is the Cottage Greetings card kit, and you get some envelopes and some pretty foil liners for the envelopes, some foil tags, all kinds of bling and twine and even adhesive and paper and all kinds of really pretty stuff, and the goal is to make these cards. So that's a really nice card kit. I don't know if this was in the regular catalog or in the special occasions catalog that they have for the spring, but they have their catalogs online as well. Now, I got one thing off the clearance item clearance rack that I wasn't as satisfied with, because I should have gone back to my Stampin' Up catalog and looked at the size. They had this listed as the large triangle punch, and I didn't have the dimensions online of what size the triangle was, so I did some research just in general for triangle punches, and I was expecting it to be bigger. But as I said, that's my fault. I should have gone to my catalog, and I would have known that was going to put out some kind of small triangles. So I had a couple of special projects in mind for this when I bought it, and I'm not sure it's going to work out, but we'll see. We'll try to find a good use for that. Now, other than these items, we mostly got cardstock and ink refills and that kind of thing. One thing in cardstock that I bought, and I often get, is the Neutrals 12 by 12 pack. They no longer sell, which I'm very sad to say. They're 12 by 12 papers in individual packs, and if anybody in Stampin' Up was watching this, I so wish you would go back to doing that, especially for basic things like crumb cake, which is their craft paper, or the Sahara Sand is a wonderful color, and I would love to have 12 by 12 packs of that. But you'd have to buy it in a mixed pack. So I have white, ivory, Sahara Sand, crumb cake. Here's that pretty smoky slate color they added a couple of years ago. Soft suede, the basic gray, just the regular gray paper. This was the old chocolate chip color. I have gobs of that. I don't tend to use that very much. Early espresso I was completely out of, so I needed some of it, and black. I went ahead and got 2 packs of this, so I'll have 4 sheets of each color, because you get 2 sheets of each color in a pack, and I think it's $10 a pack. So, so it works out, 50 cents a sheet plus your tax and shipping. So those were the things that we got from Stamping Up that I thought would be fun for you to take a look at. Thanks for joining me today. And I had a reason why I showed you some washi tape that was not available on the clearance rack, because I'm going to make this available plus some other things to one of my blog followers or coming up in a few days. So keep an eye out. You'll see a little blurb about it here on YouTube and also over on my blog. So keep an eye out. This and some other things are going to be part of a little giveaway coming up in several days. But only this, not only the other stuff, because most of this stuff belongs to my friends. Thanks so much for joining me.